Welcome everyone. Today we have the latest official update about the upcoming characters that are teased in patch 1.2. So in this video, I have prepared a lot of notes in terms of those new characters and also their team composition. We have had notes and also article guide about those characters, including the fraction, the element, and also the array of characters. So we'll be looking at a physical defense character and also a fire anomaly character. Now in this video, we'll break those down into a few parts in terms of what are the characters that's good for the party and also what are the items you can look for. And on the second part, I'll actually go into more details about the upcoming 1.2 characters and what are the characters you can be looking into preparing for those characters if you're interested for those characters. And finally, whether if you are saving for those characters, what are the best strategies to get those new characters. Now coming over to the official Twitter for ZZZ, you can see that a few hours ago, the latest character Burness was actually teased. And we also have Caesar over here. And this actually allows us to have two new characters that will become available in patch 1.2. In order to give you guys a little more details, let's come over to the Mattjestic guide over here and go through those characters briefly. So Burness is the latest character that was teased on the Twitter. She is going to be in a faction of Son of Croydon. And this is going to be the same faction for Caesar over here. So both characters will be in this faction. And we'll be having 4 characters in this faction at the release of 1.2. Now it is likely both characters are S ranked. Burness over here is going to be a fire anomaly character. While over here we have Caesar as the S rank physical defense character. Now those might not give you guys the best summary because even though they provide us with some of the laws and also fraction information, the teasers over here don't show us too much about the skills and also passive and also talents, which we will be waiting for the patch 1.2 reveal with the live stream. But knowing those information, we can go a little deeper. And this is why I recommend coming over to the Mattjestic guide and also have a read of the character skills and also descriptions and also recommended weapons and also disc stripes. So for the anomaly characters, usually we'll go with the anomaly set. And this can also provide us with a little more elemental damage like the Inferno set or maybe with additional energy gain. Of course, we'll be going in with anomaly and also anomaly mastery. And this is quite straightforward. What we're really focusing on is, of course there's a lot to read if you guys want to have a quick read. What we're really focusing on is how are those characters going to become meta in the future and what are the characters if you have now or if you want to prepare for those characters. So with anomaly characters, with Burness, you'll be looking into disorder and also anomaly teams, together with characters coming from the same faction. So now coming over to my notes, you can see I have wrote a little short summary and I have also screenshot the 2 characters that is currently in the faction of Son of Croydon. Now you can see there's going to be Piper and there's going to be Lucy. Both of those characters will support fire and also physical damage. And I have made some recommended teams initially if you try to plan for 1.2 characters. So Piper, Lucy, plus the physical pet will allow you to do more physical damage, of course, with the defender. Now if you're planning to do additional fire anomaly damage, you can change for Rocket Bull, and this will get you started as a free-to-play team for those 2 new characters. Now of course, because both of the new characters for 1.2 are coming from the same faction, they will work together of course. So having Caesar and also having Burness will work together in the same team. Now as we go a little further, for the anomaly teams, we can also have the new character that is coming in patch 1.1, and this will be Jendol. So having Burness and also Jendol will give us some of the strongest anomaly damage coming from both physical and also fire damage. At the same time, if you also have Grace and also Burness can work together for additional electric and also fire anomaly damage, and this will allow us to deal even higher disorder damage. Now briefly coming over to the second character with Caesar. In terms of Caesar, I would say that it is going to be a little harder to fit the role of the defense character, and as a physical defense character, likely she can provide us with more stuns or maybe deaths to replace the role of a stunner, or maybe she can replace the role of a supporting character. I'm not sure how much damage Caesar will do, and this will be interesting because this is going to be the first S-rank defense character in the game, and that's a big deal because we only have Ben at the moment. So if we scroll down a little bit, again guys, if you want to read up, I have the links available. We have the characters from Song of Croydon. Now in terms of the physical defense character, likely you want to be supporting and as a defense character. And this can be Jendo and also this can be Necromancer. So if you come to my notes over here, you can see that I have listed a few of the team possibility and also composition for those characters. And one thing I did forget to mention about Bruness is that she can go with Soldier 11 and she can go with Jendo. And I have listed some of those possible teams for you guys to have a look. So now coming back to the physical defense character, quite excited for this one, because she is gonna be the first physical defense character. Having a physical character that deals damage on the team is very highly likely recommended for the meta. Now we can still of course have the team composition with the new characters that is coming in 1.1 and also 1.2. One of the bigger reasons I haven't made all the team possibilities and also team composition for those two characters is at the moment we're not sure how exactly the faction and also operation of the passive will work. Would they require the same element or would they require the same, having an attacker or having a supporter on the team like some of the new characters? So once we have more of those information, we'll combine into more of those teams. So just to give you guys a quick summary, the patch 1.2 characters will be physical, defense, and also fire anomaly for the Azrak characters. If you're planning to free to play and also save up for those characters, having Piper and also Lucy on the team will help you guys get started. The pet you're looking for is going to be Band Rover and also Rocket Boo for the highest anomaly and also elemental damage. At the same time, if you have characters like Jendo, if you have characters like Qingyi, and also characters like Soldier 11, Collider, and finally characters like Necromancer and also Grace, those are some of the characters can work wonderfully well for patch 1.2 characters. Now finally, before we finish, a little consideration. So when it will be a good time for you to save for 1.2 characters? So this is what I'm thinking. I am planning to pull for Qingyi at the release of patch 1.1, which will be tomorrow for me on the Asian server. And after Qingyi, it is likely I will skip Jendo. Now if I do skip Jendo, it is likely I won't go for the physical defender with Caesar. So I'm skipping the physical team. And this allows me to have the ability to consider going for Bruness, which is gonna be a fire team. And this can allow me to work with Bruness and also Soldier 11 perhaps. So notice I am already planning to skip one or two of the upcoming characters to plan for the future of other characters. And it is quite important guys, if you're planning to go free to play, there is a lot of tempting characters out there. And you do want to plan your teams accordingly so you can skip some of the characters while going for the other characters. And tomorrow, once I summon for Qingyi, I'll have a live update of how I went with the summons, so stay tuned for that, and also what do I plan for those new characters. So let us know in the comments below, what do you think about those new characters and how do you want to summon and also save for those, and what are the possibilities to build for those with variety of team comps. I'm quite excited to see what you guys think about those characters, and of course, once patch 1.2 livestream comes out, we'll see more of those characters and also what are the best stats and also best weapons for those characters. Now, similar to all of the videos, if you want to follow the notes, those will be available in the links below. And if you find my videos helpful and you want to see more future videos for ZZZ and also other games to come, make sure you subscribe to the channel and keep the notification on for the latest content.